Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your daily local. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of Dragon's Roast that we brewed right here at home. You can order your favorite roast to brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. Don't forget that the White Cane Coffee Cafe is open all through the downtown construction. Stop in the plaza across from Tops. Get yourself a fresh cup, maybe a scone or a cinnamon roll. And that's right, pumpkin spice products now available at White Cane as well. Stop in, pick up your favorite pumpkin spice. Say hi to the friendly folks at White Cane. And if you don't want to deal with that construction, that's no problem. White Cane Coffee is also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. And now let's take a look at today's news. Warren County School District Superintendent Amy Stewart updated the board of directors on the Sheffield to Warren reconfiguration plan a little more than a week into the school year. Addressing concerns raised during public comment at Monday's regular board meeting, Stewart said, aside from one issue, students have said, quote, that they have appreciated the chance for a new start. Quote, previous history or the baggage is not known by everybody coming from that smaller environment, Stewart said. It's big enough to be able to find a group that they're comfortable in. We've not seen a large influx of students that are placed in the wrong level of courses. Stewart said there was an issue last week with a student being treated inappropriately, but that it was handled immediately. Quote, we did have an issue with a cheerleader being treated inappropriately by a student, and I say a student, Stewart said. I could not have been more thrilled with how Mr. Vincent, that's Josh Vincent, Warren Area High School principal, handled it. I mean, those kids were brought down and immediately addressed. The leaders of the cheerleading squad were appalled. I mean, what had happened, and he couldn't have handled it any better. During the public comment portion of the meeting, Stephanie Snell brought up concerns that she had based on conversations while driving students to school. Quote, it's not worth what it's doing to their mental health, Snell said. The mental health going on 3 weeks in. I've seen the effects, and it's not just my daughter. I just need you guys to come up with something because it cannot keep going on. We are going to have a crisis, a full-blown crisis. Stewart said she didn't want to be, quote, dismissive of those concerns, but that students had not, to date, brought them to the attention of teachers or administrators. Quote, Mrs. Warner, that's Carrie Warner, Sheffield guidance counselor, and Mr. Vincent are on the bus every day when the kids leave, asking them how things are going, Stewart said. It was actually funny because they actually asked at the end of last week if the kids still wanted them to come out to the bus, and they said yes. They like meeting with them, and they like just knowing that somebody is checking on them. You can see the full story on this update, including the academic impacts, now at yourdailylocal.com. Pennsylvania State Police are investigating an ATV theft that occurred on the morning of Friday, September 8th. According to PSP Marionville, at approximately 9 a.m. Friday, a black 1986 Kawasaki ATV was stolen from the area of Pipeline Lane and Rocky Top Lane in Tionesta Township. Anyone with information about this incident is asked to call PSP Marionville at 814-927-5253. Work on the single-lane roundabout at Market Street, Pennsylvania Avenue, and Water Street is expected to move into the fourth and final stage of work this week, according to a release from PennDOT. On Wednesday, September 13th, motorists should be alert for temporary lane restrictions and flaggers at the intersection as paving work is completed on the last portion of the roundabout. After completing that work, the roundabout will be fully open to all traffic. Drivers should be alert as they approach the intersection and the ongoing work zone areas. PennDOT also reminds motorists to yield to vehicles already in the circle, never stop inside a roundabout, and use their signal before exiting the circle. The project is expected to move into Stage 4 on September 14th, that's Thursday. This stage will include final updates to street lighting, landscaping, and other finishing work. This work, which is expected to take approximately 4 weeks to complete, will require short-term lane restrictions with traffic controlled by flaggers. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation and Keep Pennsylvania Beautiful are inviting students in grades 10 to 12 from around the state to help keep Pennsylvania clean and beautiful through the Young Ambassadors of Pennsylvania program. The program seeks to build community stewards and civic leaders by inspiring, engaging, and empowering young Pennsylvanians to not only keep their communities clean and beautiful, but also to become ambassadors in their community for a shared vision of a clean and beautiful Pennsylvania. Applications are being accepted through Thursday, September 14th. Applicants should be passionate about the environment and committed to making Pennsylvania the best place to live, work, and play through volunteerism and leadership. A link to the application can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com. We will be right back with a look at your Tuesday weather forecast after this.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
Come celebrate the grand opening of the new Howard Hanna Professionals location on Wednesday, September 13th. Head to 4234 Market Street between 11:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. to meet your local Warren County agents and tour their new location. Come celebrate with a ribbon cutting, door prizes, and food trucks. Again, that's 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on September 13th at 4234 Market Street, the new home of Howard Hanna Professionals in Warren County. And welcome back to your Morning Cup of News, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your Daily Local. Now, let's take a look at the day's weather forecast from the National Weather Service in State College. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today. Widespread dense fog is expected to remain in the area until 10 a.m. Then the day will be mostly cloudy with a high near 73 degrees. Southwest winds will be blowing at 5 to 9 miles an hour, and the chance of precipitation today is 60%. There remains a chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight. It will be cloudy with a low of around 55 degrees. Southwest winds will be at 5 to 7 miles an hour. The chance of precipitation overnight is 50%. We'll be back with your Morning Cup of Sports right after this quick word.
Have you ever wanted to play an instrument? The Warren Music Conservatory is the area's only choice for premier music education, with the area's top music instructors giving you fun and exciting music lessons for a variety of instruments and styles. The Music Conservatory also rents and repairs instruments of all types. And don't forget to stop in and check out our student bookstore for your musical supplies like strings, sticks, picks, and more. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today.
And now let's send it over to Andy Close with your Morning Cup of Sports.
Good Tuesday morning, September the 12th. It's time for your Morning Cup of Sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. In a match scene right here on the YDL Sports Network, the Warren Lady Dragons volleyball team picked up a 3-0 win, 25-21, 25-13, 25-16 over Mercyhurst Prep. Alexia Bowers had 10 kills, Kylie Fellman 7, and Maddie Jones 6 for Warren. Lindsay Madigan had 26 assists on her way to being named the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Match. I love it, Madigan said on the Cole Orthodontic Associates Player of the Game interview. In regards to having so many talented hitters to set, I can go anywhere, anytime. It's amazing. Summer Lux also had 11 digs and 6 aces for the Dragons in the win. Elsewhere, the Warren Dragon boys soccer team picked up a 5-0 road win at Iroquois. Jack Chapman had a hat trick for Warren. The Dragons led 2-0 at halftime on their way to the win. Quinn Norris had 2 assists for the Dragons, while Finn Ordway and Trey Carrington had 1 each. Gavin Rex and Trey Carrington had the other goals for the Dragons, while Aiden Mayer had the shutout in net. That is your Morning Cup of Sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.
Thanks so much for that, Andy. And don't forget to head to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. You can also subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click the subscribe to our newsletter button, enter your email address, and get our newsletter delivered right to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your Morning Cup of News, fueled by White Cane Coffee, and every Saturday morning as 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation, where we sit down with someone from the community to talk about the people, places, events, and happenings throughout the region that matter most to you. Always a great conversation, one you certainly won't want to miss every Saturday morning. That will do it for your Tuesday. Hope everybody has a terrific day. And remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
You know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane Coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, making memories. Let's make memories together.